guys, and welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shorty Vaughn, and I wanted to share a little dessert with you today. So the other day for family dinner night, I had forgotten all about making a dessert. And I placed an order for delivery of ice and soda and stuff that I didn't want to carry because I needed like 30 pounds of ice and didn't want to throw my back out before family dinner. So I put in a little order for 36 cupcakes. And I was very broad in my request for cupcakes. Anywhere between 24 and 40 cupcakes. I didn't care what kind, what color, what flavor, anything like that. Just bring me some cupcakes when you bring the ice and the soda. And no cupcakes came. And so it was about an hour and a half before family dinner night. And now what am I gonna get for dessert? And I don't want to run out, and I'm doing all the things. And I looked in my refrigerator and found a few things, and what can I throw together? Anyhow, let's get down to it. Let's make dessert. And it is a strawberry balsamic dump cake, and it is absolutely phenomenal. People thought I spent all day making it. I didn't. Just about 15 minutes. Super quick, super easy, and pretty affordable because right now in my area strawberries are in season and extra tasty and delicious. Look at this strawberry. It's almost as big as the palm of my hand. It's enormous. Look how red and delicious. So let's take advantage of some great seasonal fruit. Make something extra tasty and delicious. Yay, hooray! Alright, so I've got about 3 pounds of strawberries. I've washed them. I have gone ahead and soaked them in a little bit of lemon juice. We're going to use 2 of the 3 pounds. And I've already gotten started just slicing up about 1.5 pounds. So we need just a little bit more. This baking dish is like a 9 by 13. And I'm going to make a big batch of this because baby sister loved this dessert, wanted me to make a video so that she could do it herself. But you know, she's living just down the street now. So I'm making a little bit extra so she can have some too. And then I'll go ahead and take it on over and visit with her a little bit tonight. So we're just going to go ahead and cut up a few extra strawberries and pop them in here. And I just take the tops off. And because these are so big, I am just going to give them a little chop up like this. And just do some slices. Make sure there's a good amount of strawberry in every bite. I did not buy a strawberry pie filling because at my Albertsons, pie fillings have gone up to $6 for a 21-ounce can, and I just think that that's crazy. And at my dollar store, they did not have any. Strawberry pie filling. They had cherry, and I did make one of these cherry flavored to test it out to see if it was in fact as good as the strawberry, and it was good, very tasty. But I preferred the strawberry, and so these strawberries were about $1.49 over at my Albertsons, and that was even buying 2 pounds, so $3 was only half the cost of the pie filling for considerably more. Okay, well that one is not good. I'll just go ahead and set that one over. That one snuck in on me. This one looks fantastic though. Good job. Sometimes you get a bad one hidden in the middle. I try to give it a good look. You know, I weigh them to make sure I'm getting the most out of my dollar. Okay, so there we go. We've got about 2 pounds of strawberries all sliced up in there. They look lovely. The other thing that I had was about 8 ounces of strawberry jam. And this is my homemade strawberry jam. If you didn't have any strawberry jam homemade, don't worry, because this would be equally as good with store-bought jam or even store-bought jelly. I would just a little bit in there, and that will kind of be our glaze. If your store-bought preserves or jams or jellies are a little bit thick, just go ahead and add a tablespoon of water and thin it out a little bit, or put it in the microwave and melt it down just a little bit. And I'm saying 6 to 8 ounces of the jam will be just fine. Jelly would be just fine. And now I'm just going to go ahead and kind of smear it all over here. There we go. Fantastic. Give it a little extra strawberry deliciousness. Can you ever have too many strawberries? I don't know. Anyhow, they're in season here, and they're extra delicious and large, and hopefully you can find some good ones wherever you are, or maybe you have them coming up in your garden. I've never really been successful growing strawberries here in Phoenix, and I just buy them. But I might try again next year. I always say I'm never going to try that again, and I give it a year or two. Maybe I'll try it again, but not till next winter. Okay, so there we go. Now the other thing that I had in the refrigerator when I opened it up, what am I going to make? I had 1/2 stick, 1/2 block of cream cheese. Not enough to make a cream cheese, no bake cheesecake. And I'm thinking, what are you going to do with that little bit? So I just opened it up, which is half the battle. They really have to come up with a better way for these cream cheese bricks, man. They're hard to open. They're difficult to store. Yeah. Cream cheese people, if you're watching, I'm not satisfied with this wrapper. All right. So let's get that on in there. Come on. You can do it. Okay, so I just took my spoon and just kind of got little dollops of the cream cheese, and I put those dollops just right inside of the strawberries and the strawberry jam. Just little dollops all over the place. Just like that. So what have I been up to today? Did some work, and laundry, dishes, trash, the vicious cycle. And oh, my new lawnmower came in the mail. I'm super excited about that. And Piggy and I, we went for a little walk around the neighborhood. I try to walk him at least once every day. We both need the exercise. And yeah, so just little dollops of cream cheese all over the place. Tonight, when it cools off a little bit, I'm going to take my lawnmower out and go ahead and give it a whirl and see how it does. It's battery operated, no cord to trip over, so I'm hopeful about that. And anyhow, I'm just going to take this cream cheese and dollop it all over the strawberries and the jam, and I'll bring you back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I've got my strawberry balsamic dump cake going here, and I've got my cream cheese dolloped all over the top of my strawberries and jam mixture. And the next thing I'm going to put on is a little bit of this balsamic glaze. I know this seems like an odd combination, but strawberries and balsamic go together so well. So I am just going to put a generous drizzle all the way around, covering the top and making sure there's just some in every bite. Looks like I'm gonna need a new bottle. It'll be all right. And so now that's how it looks with the balsamic glaze. If you just had a little balsamic vinegar, just fine. Go ahead and just give it a light drizzle. It'll be all right. It doesn't have to be the glaze. And this one, I find it over in the vinegar section. It's on the top shelf. And yeah, usually I have to ask somebody for help. And I also have a white Pillsbury cake mix. You know, whatever's on sale. Whatever's on sale, absolutely. Get it at the dollar store, what have you. Cake mixes were $2.50. So it was well worth the ride over to the dollar store to get that cake mix. And I got a couple others while I was at it for $1.25. So I don't have to go back for a while for cake mix. Alright, just going to open it up. And you know, like any traditional dump cake, I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle this as evenly as possible over the full mixture here. I'm going to use the entire cake mix, making sure to get all the corners. Absolutely. Now I'm going to break my rule, and I am going to go ahead and turn the oven on, because try as I may, I cannot get my Easy Bake toaster oven to bake a cake successfully. It just is not going to happen. And yeah, so apparently my summer resolution not to use my oven isn't going to work as well as I wanted it to, unless I do only, you know, no-bake desserts. So I'm going to do some research, find a lot of no-bake desserts. But today, for this special cake, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm not worried at all. It's Saturday. It's Saturday, so you know, we're on a off-peak day, so I won't have a bunch of penalties for turning it on. I'm just going to pat this out and make sure that I have even coverage of my cake mix. Yay, hooray, as much as possible. Cover all the holes. Make sure all of my delicious strawberries are well covered. Come on, get on over there. Okay. All right, that looks pretty good to me. Get down in there. Okay. What do you think, Doughboy? Hee hee. All right, he's happy about it. I'm pretty happy about it. Yay, hooray. This stick of butter, gonna slice it up, place it over top of the cake mixture so it can melt on down, make our delicious crust. Little bit of butter. So I'm gonna use the whole stick. Won't hurt a bit. Yay, hooray.
Oh boy, that smells good.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Well, lucky you. You get to have it for dessert.
Great.
Hope you're having a good weekend. You got big Memorial Day plans? I don't really have anything. I'm gonna stay home and you know, try to stay cool. It's only 95 degrees today, so we're having a little cool down, and I am super excited about that. If you let your butter kind of come to room temperature, it probably would be even easier to do. I did not do that, so my butter is a little bit hard, but yeah, we're getting there. We're absolutely getting there. All right, I'm gonna finish dolloping this cake. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Yay, great. I'm super excited about today's dessert. Okay, I've got my dump cake all buttered on top, and that's my coverage. Pretty good. Pretty happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and pop this into my oven. And like I said, that's preheated and ready to go. I'm going to keep eagle eyes on this because, you know, I don't want it to burn. I'm too excited about it. Anyhow, gonna let that go. I'm gonna set it for about 45 minutes and see how it does. Yesterday that was just the right amount of time. But yeah, those strawberries, that jam, the balsamic and the cheese will get all bubbly and gooey. The butter will melt on the top and hopefully create a really nice crispy crust. I'm super excited. Yay, hooray, strawberry balsamic dump cake. Yeah, kicked it up a little bit. Yeah, little balsamic. And I just think that is such a great combination. Hope you do too. All right, bring it back when this comes out of the oven. Show you what we end up with. I wanted to show you something though. Got a mason jar here, and this is how I'm now storing my strawberries. And using this mason jar to store my strawberries, I am getting almost 6 to 8 days from the time of purchase to consume all of my strawberries. Now this gigantic one, I'm probably just going to go ahead and eat that tonight. But yeah, if you store your strawberries washed and dried with the tops on, you will get the most amount of time out of your berries. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries and raspberries, you know, they're just really delicate. I recommend eating those just as fast as possible because even putting them into a mason jar did not really extend the life very long. Also, I found that if you leave the greens on, that they stay better. When I removed the greens, my strawberry got a little bit drier than I wanted. Anyhow, yeah, store your strawberries in a mason jar. Now it doesn't have to be a mason jar, just a jar with a lid. I've stored them in, you know, the Classico container. Worked just fine. Didn't have to be mason jar. Anyhow, yeah, I just put them in there, put the lid on tight, put them in the refrigerator. Not only does it keep them nice and fresh for extra days, so you can get your full value out of them, it looks really nice. You open the refrigerator and it just looks pretty. Yeah, they just say, eat me. Look how delicious I am. So, get a few extra days out of your strawberries. Make sure you're picking the heaviest strawberry package. Get all the value. That's a good thing. Hey, it's been about 45 minutes. And I've just taken it out, and it's all brown and bubbly and delicious. I am going to let this set for probably about an hour and cool off a little bit before I slice into it. It will continue to firm up, but the smell is unbelievable. I'm so excited. Yay, hooray. Anyhow, this is a great little dump cake, and those little cheese bites will kind of magically fuse to the cake mix. And when you get a bite of the strawberries and the balsamic glaze and the cheese and the crispy, crusty top, it is just the most perfect little bite. I'm super excited about this dessert. Gonna go ahead and serve it up with our dinner. And then after dinner, I'm going to run some over to my baby sister and make sure that she has some dessert too. Anyhow, strawberry balsamic dump cake. Yeah, it's a good thing. Absolutely. Yeah, delicious. Anyhow, thanks for watching Crazy But Not Dangerous. Be good, be careful, look both ways, like and subscribe so we can be friends, and I'll see you next time.